Yo, what's up? This is Elia Professor. I know I've been lost for some time, as you can see from the title of this video, from bipolar to the fifth dimension, relapse and got bipolar. And so my mind wasn't right, so when I made videos, I wasn't having the same comedic timing, and I wasn't really in the right state, so I couldn't really make videos. And yeah, so I got the right meds, and I'm getting off my meds from next month. Start of next month, I'll be off my meds. So actually, bipolar can be true that I'm getting off my meds soon. Some people think you have to take your meds forever. No. Yeah, so after that, I'm taking the meds, and then I decided to meditate and chill and just in the house and start looking for jobs and meditate, just sit at home, and sometimes take my mom to work and back, because she's a bit, she got injured, and she's well, but just helping her because I'm at home. So I just take her to work and bring her back, and so I was just meditating and all that stuff, and just boom, and one day I was just driving, and I just met some friends and this and that, and something just happened, when I was just, I'm not teaching, I'm just sharing my ideas. I felt something different, just like some energy started just coming out of nowhere, you know what I mean? I was driving, and I was just this energy that came out of nowhere, just because I've been meditating a lot. The energy was just, I felt a lot of the love of God, like just the universe and all these emotions going through me. Because if you do have bipolar, it's like you can't control them, you end up in a hospital. And because my bipolar helped me to prepare me for what people call spiritual emergency. Like someone to go to the fifth dimension, when the first phase is when that energy comes, which can be overwhelming, the love and this, and you start saying, I'm Jesus, I'm Jesus, I'm God, if people start making statements like those, you may end up in the same hospital as someone who has bipolar. Like, you have to humble yourself. If you get all that energy and the love, and you feel you're connecting with the, your heavenly Father, the source, and whatever you call it, So I started to study, Buddhism. I'm a Christian, but I started to study other things, Study Egypt, the gods of Egypt, and heritage as an African, and look back, and and that helped me to understand the Bible and this. So I had knowledge. So when I had this energy come down, boom, and it took my brain higher, so I became a lot more intelligent, like how I used to. I used to be in, and also the what I eat. I stopped smoking this, and that raised my vibration, and as a result of that, I feel better. I have more energy. When I got out of the house and I went for a walk, and I was listening to somebody really talking about, the fifth dimension and this. When I went for a walk, my energy just kept rising and rising, because I was just walking through the mall, and boom, my mind just exploded. I just felt all this energy and love from the universe, and I was just walking down, and this girl was just handing out flyers for charity, and then she saw me, and we just connected, and she called me. Like she told me the story of what they're doing and how they help people who are Make-A-Wish Australia, and how this young kid was suffering and he wanted to be a pilot. And I was like, you see, in the state I'm in now, I feel like I'm flying, I'm like, this kid may have been a pilot in his past life, and we just started talking and connected, and just talk, and she was like, do you want to contribute to the charity? I'm like, I don't have a job right now, but when I get a job, and the threshold, that's because if your threshold is low, you can still get all your tax, but when you're earning a bit higher, you can give to charity so that you can get money back when you make your tax return. That's why those of Bill Gates give a lot of their money to charity. They can get it back through tax returns and stuff like that. So it's or else the taxman is gonna get them. So it's the same thing. So it's a good system. So and my understanding and the knowledge, and I started studying astrology and different YouTubers, and and a lot of cool brothers on YouTube that understand this, and all kind of different YouTubers, some cool ladies on YouTube, and some I listen to both men and women on YouTube that make videos, and it's just seeing that people say Illuminati, but then when your mind open up, then you realize people with the dark skin really, there's a lot of people who they say the Illuminati. There's a lot of people with the dark melanin skin because you can connect, you can connect a lot faster. I mean, it's all about tapping into different gods and the universe and understanding how it works, and how, like someone like Jesus in the Bible understood how all that worked. How even if he was not the son of God, he may not. He said he was the son of God, of course, but he may not have been. But he understood, and he conquered death. He knew how everything worked, and how the God worked, and how the devil worked, and so I started to, study all that, become an alchemist and all that stuff. So I had knowledge, and so when that energy came, I knew how to channel and meditate, and I'm on mood stabilizers, so that was help to stabilize everything, and I'm getting off mood stabilizers maybe next month. You see, I can communicate and talk to you, like if you're having mania and you're bipolar, you can't really communicate. That's my alarm. Yeah, so it's so I'm in the right mindset, so eating well can beat depression, if you eat well, exercise. The food we eat make us depressed, I grew up in Africa. I was born in the bush, and we used to eat natural food, and this is all organic, and you just go for a walk, and you walk, go hunting, and just relax, and then you come back into the West. It's all the metrics. People just go to work, come. Like here in Australia, there's good parks and this everywhere, but you don't see people enjoying it. So it's like, so it's like, I came here when I was a bit 17, maybe 19, and you get also stuck in the metrics, and it's like you just think about money, but you forget about taking time to really eat healthy and not get into drinking too much, or stop smoking. Of course, it's that time when you're young, you have fun, but when you get older, you like put it behind you. But the healthier you eat, and some people become vegetarian, but I still can. But some people can connect without being a vegetarian. That's what some people don't understand. You don't have to be a vegetarian, so you can still go to the fifth dimension. That's like fifth dimension is being able to leave your body and connect with the universe. And when you meditate, sometimes it's like death. You can go, you see the light, and you just leave the body and come back. And you become immortal. That's what people say, but I'm not bragging or anything, but we're all equal. It's all in us. God is in all of us. Anybody can meditate and experience it. All of us can do it. And so if you eat healthy and this, stop smoking and this, if you're eating meat and it's not working, then become vegetarian. If you're eating meat and it's working for you, you don't have to change anything. But you have to go outside and walk and go do exercise. And so I'm kind of mixing everything up, but so bipolar is kind of like energy, spiritual energy that comes out. The light keeps going up improperly, but when you meditate, it comes out properly. But you have to be humble, when that energy comes out and you think like you're better than everybody else and this and that, that's when they lock you up. So you gotta be humble. It's even the Dalai Lama is very humble. So you gotta stay humble. That will help to ground you, and just lay down in your bed and be able to meditate every day, at least 15 minutes a day. I've been doing hours of meditation. I was fasting for almost 35 days and meditating every day. I was doing it by accident because I wasn't eating during the day. Just there, I don't even feel like eating. I just drink water and chill. Before, when I was smoking, I was stuck. I didn't know I would be happy without it, and I stopped that. So I take wine once in a while, but now I don't feel like drinking or smoking or anything. So it's it's I took some wine, a little bit of wine, and that kind of also helped to speed it up. Just one glass, and you can drink once a year. You don't really have to drink every day. That's what make people really messed up. Drink every negative things every day. So so I'm back. I'm gonna be making comedy videos. I'm in the right mindset, and I think my timing is right. Maybe you guys can tell, what do you think? I can talk more eloquent and not like before, and I'm back to the same mindset, and it took a long time to come back to that state. So bipolar can be healed, you know. I'm getting off my meds from next month, and also I've been making, you know, reviewing videos, and just anything I will just be reacting to it, and if I see a funny video I'll just be talking about it, and I'll also be talking about some more spiritual stuff, and you know, just because, you know, there's the funny stuff, and also when you hear something funny you laugh, but how about also experiencing the universe? You know, that's also something I think you'll be interested in, right? I mean, I don't want to make this a spiritual channel or something, but you know, I want to take you to the same journey that I'm going through, you know. So it's like yesterday I was meditating, and boom, I was leaving my body, and just I felt death when you breathe and then you have no breath in you. And you just leave your body and come back. So I experienced something similar almost to death yesterday. Because when I was in bipolar, it happened to me before, and I freaked out because I reacted back to some of the meds, and I was breathing so deep that I thought I was going to die or something. But I didn't know that was actually me going to the 5th dimension. So when you start breathing deeper. So anyway, I don't have to talk about all of this. This is going to be a long video, but yeah, you know, so the people, you know, the illuminated people will hear me, and they know this brother has got it. So that's why you have black, white. That's when we all come together and we go to the next level and raise the vibration, and that's why religion is dying, you know. Spirituality is the next thing, feeling heaven on earth. You know, someone like Batman saying heaven on earth. I can tell Batman as, you know, this Batman, you know, it's like there's something about that. I'm like, this, you know, this nigga, maybe he has gone really high, you know, B.O.B. so high, you know. So he has some messages everywhere, you know. So listen to something positive, music, everything positive, and music that take you higher, but make you to vibrate higher. So I'm gonna make some spiritual. So you can ask me if you wanna go to the 5th dimension. This so I know about spirituality, not just comedy, and I wanna just mix it up, but I'll just be doing, you know, I'm just giving out my secrets for free, but you know, anyway, I don't have to give out the secrets, you know, only the illuminated ones know it. But everybody knows this, but they haven't. The one that don't know haven't discovered yet. They are just scared, you know. But they think, oh, these are just secrets. But we cannot tap to the energy and connect, and we're all equal, you know. So there's no one special. But those who know, they know what I'm talking about, you know. But some people think I'm crazy, but I'm not. So it's, you can hear from how I talk. If you're articulate and you're not rambling, then you're not manic. So yeah, so I'll be doing comedy because my timing is right. When you go to the 5th dimension, then you can be rich, you know. You can be a comedian, you can be rich mentally, you know. You don't care about money anymore, you don't care about anything. You just life, death, you know. You have already felt death if you really meditate so deep. Like if you fast and meditate for a couple of days, and you just feel what, like Jesus went for 40 days and nights in the wilderness, and he came full of the Holy Spirit. Or my third eye got open. My third eye was opening a third eye. And so yeah, it's great, you know. Yeah. So watch out, I'll be doing some comedy mixed up with some spiritual stuff. So of course I want us to vibrate higher, because the higher you vibrate, the happiness you get from being in the higher dimension. And so that it's just as I know you guys are in the same state too. If you're watching this, you're in the same state too. I'm just a reflection of you, you know. I'm just a reflection of you. If you're watching this, if you have interest to watch this, you know what I mean. So don't who thinks I'm crazy will not reach this far. So we all, you're just like, I'm just like a reflection of you, you know. So you know, black power, you know. When I see that, I see a lot of brothers in the US. I'm like, they got it. Like the Jay-Z, to reach to be a millionaire, billionaire, you gotta first raise your vibration to the 5th, 6th dimensions. And then I used to wonder why, but now I don't even care about money anymore. So I was like, boom, I'm like, in the next 5-10 years, I think I'm gonna make it. Before I leave this planet, I have to make at least $1 million. But I feel like $1 million, so I don't care. Money is just energy, you know. The little you have, it doesn't matter, you know. So you're able to use this small money you have and live happily, and live below your means, you'll be happy. Like the yogis in the East, and you know, in the West, if you have if you, like when you go through the fifth dimension and you feel that energy, here they will say you have bipolar schizophrenia, so they can mistake you for it. But as long as you're not crazy, you're not talking crazy stuff, and you're humble, just take time to watch videos on YouTube. Unless if your brain is really all over the place, try to go to a doctor or something, you know. But I don't recommend it, you know, unless you're like not in control of your brain, you know, you can't sleep. If you cannot sleep, then you need to go to a doctor or something. But if you can sleep, then you're fine, you know, it's a spiritual thing. But if you can't sleep, then you know it's bipolar or schizophrenia because the energy came in the wrong way, and you have to stay away from drugs, you know. Maybe just take a little bit of wine that can still activate it. So, you know, I smoked weed in the past, which activated it the wrong way. So meditation opens it the right way. Meditation and I think if you want to go to the fifth, sixth dimension. But bipolar is even a lot higher. I was seeing beings and this, that, going crazy. But anyway, thanks for watching. So I'm back. I'll be doing comedy. You know, I don't want to just be coming teaching spiritual this, and I'll be doing comedy, reacting to videos and stuff like that. You know, even I see some big YouTubers, I'm like, this, I mean, you know, these guys, they have gone. No, they know the secrets, you know. That's why they're popular on YouTube. So I used to wonder why I wasn't that popular, you know. My brain wasn't that high yet, you know. And I was, you know, I like doing currencies and all that stuff. I used to be really good in currencies and trading stocks, but now my brain is even higher. I feel like I can't even start doing that again. But I don't feel like doing that anymore. I just like YouTube more because I don't like stress, you know. But anyway, thanks a lot. There's a lot of secrets I drop in here because I learned a lot from YouTube. And if you're watching this, if you reach this far, you know what I'm talking about, you know. You know, I feel sad about the issue of police in the US killing blacks and this. It's all about jealousy, man. It's like they feel because of the energy that emits, you know, when you have melanin, the fear that they feel like they're like afraid, they're like pussies, you know, like they have they're the one who are sick mentally, you know. Racism is a sickness. They're sick mentally, they sense the wrong energy, and they feel like threatened, you know, like these people are more powerful than we are, but the white people in the same vibration, they don't feel threatened by black people, you know what I mean? So anyway, it's just the more spiritual the world comes, the more we all march together, you know. Everything is just coming together. I can see from YouTube, and that's the future, and everything is just going higher, and religion is dying. Religion is important, it's like second grade. Spirituality is like uni, everybody's free, you know. Religion is like primary and secondary school, but if you reach to uni, you enter lectures, no one asks you, you just go, come out, do your own research and stuff like that, you know. So everybody likes freedom, and you can skip classes, you know. If you want to skip classes, you need to study and meditate more. So it's like so from bipolar to fifth dimension. You don't have to be in a fifth dimension all the time. You just draw that energy back to your body, and you can work as a person, but your brain is high, you feel whole and you're happy, and you go for a walk. When you run, you even feel more happier. The more I run, even the people like Hussein Bolt, the more they run, the more energy they get. You become like a nuclear, you become like a plant, some people say, or even a nuclear plant or something like that. So it's like the more you run, the more happy. Before I used to walk when I was still under treatment with the toxic meds, from the psychiatric meds, you know, because my energy went so high that even the meds don't have that much effect, you know. So, and the meds also help to balance me out, the mood stabilizers, but my energy went high that suppressed the meds. So how powerful it is, you know, it suppressed psychiatric meds, and I could still feel it. And when I get off of my meds, I even be in a better state and a better peace and happiness, peace of mind. And I just feel I also have a mission, you know. My dad is a pastor, but I don't want to be religious. But I have a mission. If you know, when you discover something, you share it. Like I share whatever I have with you guys, you know. And it's gonna be a long video, but thank you so much for watching, and peace, love. You see, I'm looking at this light. I'm staring at the light, and I like to look at the light. I like to gaze at the sun. When your eyes open, when you watch music videos and this, you can see all the lies and bullshit in the news, how they try to control people. They just want to keep people robots to just work for the system. And it doesn't, you know, you can choose a job you like or what, but I'm just saying, they want to block people, you know, they don't tell people the truth. But with the internet, you can go online and look for whatever you want, So look for, the internet is your place where you go for. You don't go for information. You don't go to TV for your information. Go to the internet, search whatever you want. So thank you so much. And I'll be making review videos, not review, reaction. I'll just be making reacting to different videos and all that. And what do you think I should do with this channel, whatever, But if you've been this far, you're already there. So learn from you guys. The reason why I'm where I'm at, so I'm like, I'm like a reflection of you. So I learned the information you just got from you. Maybe from a past life you knew it if you haven't known it yet. Boom is. So I'm not crazy anyway. Thanks. Peace.